Welcome to I'm Not Afraid of Math Anymore, Math Foldables. In this lesson, we will look at algebra expressions and we will learn about variables with exponents. We will work with four types of problems that have variables with exponents. First, we will be multiplying, then dividing, and then we will work with problems that have fraction exponents and exponents raised to another power. Exponents are tiny numbers that tell us how many times to multiply something together. We see x with a little 2, and we can say x squared. And we see x with a little 3, and we can say x cubed for that one. X squared means that we will multiply x times itself, so we will have x written down 2 times. And then we have x cubed, which means that we will be writing our x down 3 times. And all of these are multiplied together. So when we multiply all of those together, that ends up being the same as x to the 5th power. We don't have a special name for the number 5, so we just say to the 5th power. Our shortcut for multiplying variables with exponents is just to count the 2 plus the 3 and add those together. And that tells us that we will be having x multiplied times itself a total of 5 times. This problem looks like a fraction problem, but we know that a fraction bar can also mean to divide. So this is a division problem, and we have 8x to the 5th divided by negative 2x cubed. So first let's do 8 divided by negative 2. The signs are different, so the answer is negative. So 8 divided by negative 2 will give us negative 4. Then we have x to the 5th divided by x cubed. That's written out down here below where we see x multiplied times itself in the top of the fraction. We've got x 5 times, and then x cubed in the bottom of the fraction. We've got x times x times x, so that is there 3 times. Notice that 3 of the x's in the top cancel out 3 of them in the bottom. That leaves us with x times x. That is not 2x, that is x squared. So our final answer is negative 4x squared. And we can use a shortcut for this in the future instead of writing out all the x's. And that is to just notice that we have 5 in the top minus 3 in the bottom. And so we will have 2 as our exponent in our answer, x squared. Sometimes a variable has a fraction as an exponent. In this problem, we have x to the 4/3 power, and it can be rewritten as the cube root of x to the 4th power. So how would we know how to do this? We simply keep the numerator of 4 with the x, and the denominator becomes a cube root. So the denominator 3 tells us that it is a cube root. We could also have a variable with an exponent, with all of that being raised to another exponent. So this is x squared to the 4th power. That simply means we have x squared times x squared times x squared times x squared. So we have written x squared 4 times. Each of those x squareds is the same as x times x. And so we have x written down there 8 times. And our shortcut is just to notice that we could multiply the exponents. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So our final exponent would be 8, x to the 8th power.